thank you for, as folks make their way down, really appreciate the opportunity to do this again. We did this last year, and celebrating National Mentoring Month. And I want to thank Mentor DC, Dayon and Andrew and Jeff for your work to elevate mentorship in the community, as well as everyone here. Yeah, come on in. There's plenty of room. And I'm going to intentionally mention the organizations, some of which, many of who are here today. But if you want to see lives changed, you don't have to look very far. Organizations like Mentor Maryland DC, the 480 Club, and I know Joe's here, Identity, the Latin American Youth Center, Liberty's Promise, Community Bridges, the YMCA, WorkSource Montgomery, Future Link, SCAT, Leaders, Asian American Lead, and Serenity Dream Center, just a few, in addition to MCPS and Montgomery College and University of Shady Grove, who are also an integral part of our mentoring ecosystem. We're fortunate to have representatives from all these groups here today. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the room who has personally benefited from mentors. They have the ability to change lives. They have the ability to help someone when they're dealing with a problem. Mental health, substance use, educational attainment, attendance, go down the list. If you have a mentor, everything is better. And with what we're facing right now in our county and our country, we need more, not less. We need expanded capacity, and all these organizations and many others are helping to address that. November last year, the council held a joint committee on the positive youth development and youth substance abuse, one of the many issues related to mentorship. And one of the things that kept coming up was that there's a clear need for more mentors and support for your programs and the young people that you're trying to guide. Last thing I'll say, and I'll pass it over to Dr. Stoddard on behalf of the county executive. I had one of my mentors tell me something that I always share when I talk about mentorship. He said, you should always have three people in your life, types of people. You should have someone that you're being mentored by. You should have someone who's holding accountable what you want to do in life, a peer mentor. And you should have people that you are mentoring. And I always ask people in January Mentoring Month, let's do an assessment at the beginning of the year. Where are we unbalanced there? Do we have those types of people in our lives? I know the answer for the folks behind me, but we could all do better. We all have something to give, and it's critical. It's critical. If you think of just one organization, Big Brothers Big Sisters, I was at their conference last year. They have over a 30,000 student waiting list. People waiting for a big brother or big sister. That's one organization. And I'm sure if you heard from everyone up here, you'd hear that they also need. They're getting ready to go into their big recruitment season. So let's sign up. Let's help. Formal, informal, it all matters. So really want to thank these organizations. So I'll bring up ACOO Stoddard, and then we'll hear from Joe Hooks from 480 Club, and then Shannon Babe Thomas from Community Bridges, and then we will let everyone announce who they are. So Dr. Stoddard.
Thank you, Councilmember Jawando. As Councilmember Jawando alluded to, I think just about every person in this room has probably benefited at some point from a mentor, and it's really important that we recognize that. For me, I actually started as an intern doing a capstone project in the Baltimore City Health Department looking at their pandemic flu plan about 6 months before H1N1. And I'm pretty confident that the opportunity, guidance, and mentorship offered to me at that time were a lot more valuable than the analysis I provided them. But, that springboarded me. I got hired by the Baltimore City Health Department right before the pandemic, and then the skills and opportunities that I had during that pandemic, I may or may not have used in recent years for other things. But now I try and pay it forward, right? And so we were at the Martin Luther King event in Silver Spring last week. I had a high school student from Rockville approach me about doing an internship this summer. We're working on getting him lined up for that opportunity. I mean, it's really important to me to make sure that we're just always paying that forward. The people that have helped us, we make sure that we help others as a recompense for that. Across county government, the county executive has been a big fan of making sure that all of our executive branch agencies, including the county executive's office, participate in these opportunities like the Summer Rise program that we do every year. We take on usually about a dozen students and give them a broad experience across what county government agencies do and how we can make a difference in the lives of our residents. But what I've learned most from mentorship is I, as a mentor, feel like I gained just as much from the mentoring experience as I believe I gained when I was mentored by someone else. And I think that give and take, and as you go farther in your career, hearing from young people gives you a great perspective and gives you a great opportunity to understand different viewpoints on how things ought to work. And instead of getting stuck in your ways, I think it allows you to step back and think about it from another perspective. So on behalf of the county executive, we want to strongly encourage businesses, nonprofits, and other organizations to participate in mentorship, particularly through things like paid internships as an opportunity. And I want to thank the county council for inviting the county executive over to be recognizing the value of mentorship during this National Mentorship Month. So, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Again, Joseph Hooks, 4D Club, founder and director. I'm on my 10th year this year. So I just want to thank you all for the opportunity. Thank you, Councilmember Will. Thank you, Dayon from Mentor DC, for the opportunity. Really honored to be with some of my team members. Mentorship is something that means a lot at a 4D Club. It was started with the amount of minutes I spent mentoring and training young men and some women 10 years ago. Many of them who are very good professionals or fathers and community members. And from there, we've been able to expand. Currently, we're serving at 4 high school wellness centers. We're at 2 after-school programs at 2 middle schools, thanks to MCPS out of school time. And we also have a student ambassador program through DHHS to really help student athletes give back to their grassroots community to build that brotherhood and safe space. One of the 40 themes is one day can do a lot and one mentor can do a lot. And through mentorship, one kid at a time, through any lens and opportunity you have, if it's, they said, through a job, a sport, and art, a volunteer program, that can really impact. And I really thank the county council, the county executive for their investment. I know many schools reach out for our services, and we're really stretched thin, but we try to make a difference where we can. And I think if we continue to invest and show that a mentor matters, that we can really impact this community that are facing some challenges. So I'm glad to be part of the team, and I've been so inspired by the other organizations to do more collaboration and no competition, just to impact any young men and women in Montgomery County. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Shannon Babe Thomas, the Executive Director of Community Bridges. Thank you, Councilmember Jawando, and thank you, Day. Oh yeah, I was like, I know, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait. And thank you, Dayon from Mentor Maryland, DC, wonderful partner. So Community Bridges is a leadership empowerment organization for girls in grades 4 through 12. We have an after-school program, college access and success program. We support our families, but we also have a mentor program, and mentoring is very important. And similar to what Joseph just said, is we had our high school program manager about 10 years ago realizing she could not meet the needs of every high school girl. We needed more women to get involved, and that's where our mentor program started. We asked women to commit to at least a year-long relationship, and most women commit to not just more than a year, but a lifelong relationship. I can tell you our mentors are still very connected to their girls into college and beyond. Just looking at last year, we had over 1,250 hours of positive mentoring relationship between the mentor and the mentee. We asked all of our mentors and mentees to come up with 3 goals. One is scholastic, one is career ambition, and one is personal. So scholastic, we have mentors taking girls on college trips. We have a mentor this weekend taking one of our girls to her audition at Juilliard and at Pace University, and then in 2 weeks she'll be at our audition at Towson. So the mentor really becomes that integral part of their lives. With personal, we have a girl and her mentor going to see Annie tonight, so she's never seen a Broadway production, so she's going to National Theater. So it can be anything, but those are memories that are going to last for a lifetime. It's really going to make an impact in that girl's life and the trajectory of where she's going in her life. So we need more mentors. Bottom line, we need a lot more mentors. So if anyone's thinking, could I do it? Could I do it? Come volunteer even for one day and see and get connected with youth and see that you can do it. It's a really amazing opportunity. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So we're going to pass the mic, and if you could just introduce yourself and what organization you're affiliated with, and then folks in the audience, the millions at home, write down the organization and decide which one you're going to volunteer with.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mohammed Bryant. I am the volunteer assistant at Exec Leaders.
Hi, I'm Michelle Joseph. I'm the executive director and founder of the Student Global Ambassador Project, or as I call it, SCAP Leaders as well. We are a leadership program for teens underserved primarily, and we provide vehicles for them to learn around STEM, sustainability, and social justice.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hakeem Molana. I work with 480 Club over at Gaithersburg High School at the school-based health and wellness centers, and I'm a youth development specialist.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brian McNeary. I'm a youth development specialist with the 480 Club over at John F. Kennedy High School.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marina Ford. I work under the 480 Club at Waukesha High School's Base Wellness Center as a youth development specialist.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Nguyen and I am the 2024 Miss Bethesda under the Miss Montgomery County Scholarship Organization. I'm dedicating my year of service to mentorship through my initiative Mentorship, Sailing to Success, which equips youth and adults with resources and knowledge on the power of mentorship so that they can achieve success.
So I also just want to recognize those from my team who are not here. Can I be just finishing some important documentation? Quentin Cosby, who's at Seneca Valley High School, Nigel Dewberry, who's at Nilsville Middle School, Jerron Woodard, who's at Envy Middle School, and those who are on the team are actually alumni of the schools that we serve, so that's really helped us stay rooted and serve. And wish as well this weekend, I'm taking 18 Montgomery County student athletes to Tampa. We'll be visiting the University of South Florida on a recruitment trip and playing in a national tournament. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Otoniel Perez. I'm with the YMCA Youth and Family Services. I'm the program coordinator or program director now, as of just a month ago, of a one-on-one community-based mentoring program serving children and young people throughout Montgomery County, 5 years of age through 19. The YMCA Youth and Family Services provides an array of services, therapeutic services, after-school services, and school-based programs as well. We are very thankful for the County Council for the funding that they provide to the YMCA Youth and Family Services, and specifically on behalf of our program and all of our mentors. We definitely appreciate the funding because it allows us to expand services, to provide services, and to train more mentors that we desperately need as well. So we challenge all of the all people throughout Montgomery County, but definitely I will personally challenge men to volunteer because there is a scarcity of males stepping up in mentoring young men. So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dayon McLaurin Johnson. I am the regional manager for Mentor Maryland, DC. Unfortunately, I don't work directly with kids. But fortunately, my organization works with all of the organizations that do. We work with all of these phenomenal organizations that are here today. Thank you for Councilmember Jawando for allowing us to be in this space. Councilmember Sales, thank you for our work and a collaborative work at Montgomery College, USG. Whoever is mentoring young people, whoever is attempting to increase the quality and quantity of mentoring, we want to be in relationship with you to make sure that you're instituting best practices, but more importantly, that you're able to reach. There's 1/3 of our students that don't have mentors, and I believe Councilmember Jawando mentioned all of those students on Big Brothers and Big Sisters that need mentors. Our goal all across Montgomery County is to make sure that every student has a caring adult. Thank y'all so much. This is National Mentoring Month. This is the month that we kick it off, and it lasts all throughout the year. So thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll read the proclamation. I was going to make you a council member. ACAO Stoddard mentioned Summer Rise, which just went online yesterday. You can sign up students now, but we also still accepting hosts. So if you have a business, a nonprofit, an LLC, and you can take a student, that's really what we need. Last year we had 2,000 students apply. We were able to place about 1,000, and that means 1,000 didn't get a placement, and so we need more. So I'll start, and then I'll kick it over to ACAO Stoddard. Whereas January is National Mentoring Month, an annual campaign to raise awareness about mentoring, celebrate the powerful impact of mentoring relationships, recruit new mentors, and encourage institutions to integrate mentoring into their policies and practices. And
Whereas mentoring is an evidence-based practice and is both a prevention and intervention strategy that benefits young people of all demographics in all aspects of their lives. And
whereas young people with a mentor are more likely to enroll in college, participate in sports or extracurricular activities, hold a leadership position, and volunteer regularly. Mental well-being improves with mentorship by promoting the development of stronger coping mechanisms in interpersonal relationships and reducing parental stress and the risk of substance use. And
whereas mentoring plays a pivotal role in career exploration and supports workplace skill development, mentors help young people set career goals and connect mentees to industry professionals to train for and find jobs. And
whereas despite the benefits of mentoring, as Dayan mentioned, 1/3 of youth in the U.S. are growing up without a mentor. The mentoring gap, as it's called, demonstrates the need for collaboration among private, public, and nonprofit sectors to increase resources for relationship-centric supports for youth and communities, schools, workplaces, and
whereas mentoring programs in Montgomery County strengthen our communities, these impactful relationships provide invaluable support networks and link our youth to economic and social opportunity.
Now, therefore be it resolved that the County Executive, Mark Elrich, Councilmember Will Jawando, and the entire County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby proclaim January 2024 as National Mentoring Month and celebrate all the organizations and mentors who dedicate their time to bettering the lives of our young people, and we encourage all county residents to join us in recognizing mentors and further encourage those with an interest in mentoring to pursue that interest. Signed this day, the 23rd of January in the year 2024 by myself, the council president, and the county executive on behalf of all the council members. So thank you very much, and we'll take a picture. Thank you, guys.